Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you some words to describe the weather. The first word is rainy. When we describe the weather as being rainy, it means that there is a lot of rain that is pouring outside. Okay? Rainy. The next word is dry. When we describe the weather as being dry, it means that there is absolutely no rain that is pouring. It is not raining. It is dry. The next word is sunny. When we describe the weather as being sunny, it means that there is a lot of sun outside. The sun is shining. So we describe the weather as being sunny. The next word is wintry. We describe the weather as being wintry when the temperature outside is very cold. It is 0 degrees or below 0 degrees. And sometimes when it is under 10 degrees, it can be absolutely freezing outside, absolutely cold. In that case, you would describe the weather as being wintry. You would need to wear your winter jacket because it is wintry. The next word is wet. When we describe the weather as being wet, it is the sort of weather in which you have a lot of rain pouring. So when you go outside, you are bound to get wet. You are bound to get raindrops on yourself. It is wet. It is raining. Okay? The next word is stormy. You describe the weather as being stormy if it's very windy. Okay? There is a storm. You have wind, you have thunder, you have lightning. Okay? On a stormy day, you have a lot of wind blowing, there is a lot of thunder and lightning. In that case, you would describe the weather as being stormy because you have a storm, and a storm comes in with a lot of wind, a lot of thunder and lightning, and sometimes rain. The next word is hot. When you describe the weather as being hot, it means that it's very warm because the sun is shining. Okay? You're very warm. You probably just want to wear your t-shirt and your shorts because it is absolutely warm. The next word is bitter cold. When it is bitter cold outside, it is wintry. It is very chilly outside. As soon as you step outside, you notice that a cold wave of air hits your face. It's absolutely bitter cold. You would probably need to wear your winter jacket and your gloves and maybe a pair of winter shoes, for example. Okay, it is absolutely cold. In that case, we would describe the day as being bitter cold. The weather is bitter cold. It's absolutely freezing and cold. The next word is gloomy. When we describe the weather as being gloomy, it means that it's very dull, okay? It is very dull because there are a lot of clouds, okay? There is probably mist, okay? So when you go outside, there's very little light. Then you would describe the weather as being gloomy because it is dull. There is very little light or no light at all, and it's for some people a little bit depressing when the weather is gloomy because there is no sun, there is no light, there are a lot of clouds, and it's pretty much dark, okay? The next word is windy. When the weather is windy, it means that there is a lot of wind blowing outside, okay? There is a lot of wind blowing outside. The next word is breezy. When you have a breeze, it means that you have a little bit of wind. It's not a lot. You just have a little bit of wind, and usually when it's very hot and you have a breeze, then it's absolutely lovely because it kind of keeps you cool. So a breeze is a little bit of wind, not too much. The next word is icy. Icy means frost, okay? In other words, when you have icy, water has frozen, okay? Water has frozen. Usually, after it rains, during the winter, the water becomes ice, okay? And as you walk outside, it can be very dangerous because it's very easy to fall, okay? When you walk on ice, you have to be careful, okay? Because ice is frozen water. And in that case, you would say it's very icy today. The next word is humid. When the weather is humid, it means that there is a lot of wetness in the air, okay? There is a lot of wetness in the air. There is a lot of water in the air, okay? And you feel kind of, you feel warm, okay? You feel you can't breathe very well because there is a lot of water in the air. It is humid, and usually this happens after the rain pours, okay, and it is hot, and then the temperature rises. Maybe it's 40 degrees, then it gets very humid. You feel like the air is full of water, okay? The next word is cloudy. When it is cloudy, it means that there are a lot of clouds outside. There is little light. There is very little light. When you step outside, it is dark. It is cloudy. There is very little light outside because the sky is full of clouds. The next word is dull. When the weather is dull, it means that it's gloomy, okay? It's gloomy. It means that there is very little light outside. It is dull. The next word is frosty. When we describe the weather as being frosty, it means that it is freezing outside. It is wintry. It's very cold and frosty. There is probably ice outside and it is very, very cold. Okay? The next word is windless. Okay? Windless means that there is no wind outside. There is absolutely no wind. It's windless. And this happens especially when it's humid, okay? When it's humid, it's warm, okay? It has just rained and there is absolutely no wind blowing at all. There is no breeze either. So you would say that the weather is windless. The next one is overcast. When it is overcast, it means that it's very cloudy outside, okay? It's very cloudy. There are lots of clouds in the sky. There is no light, okay? There is very little light and it's very gloomy because the whole sky is full of clouds. It's overcast. And usually, besides being cloudy, you get an impression that it's going to rain, okay? So when you say that it's overcast, it's not only cloudy, but it looks like it's going to rain. So probably the clouds are a little bit dark, okay? Then it's overcast. The next word is lovely. When you describe the weather as being lovely, it means that it's sunny, okay? And probably you have a little bit of breeze and it's just lovely, okay? It's nice. The next word is miserable. When the weather is miserable, it means that it's a little bit depressing. Probably because it's wintry, it's cold, it is icy, it is frosty, it is raining, it is gloomy, okay? So when you have a miserable day because of miserable weather, it means that it's very cloudy, it's dull, it's gloomy, it's probably cold and wet and rainy, just miserable. The next word is foggy. When the weather is foggy, it means that there is a lot of mist outside. There is a lot of mist. And what I mean by mist is when you go outside and you can't see in front of you, okay? Because there's a lot of fog and mist. And when you're driving, it is very dangerous because you can't see the car in front of you because it's very misty, okay? And foggy and dull and there is no light, okay? In that case, you would describe the weather as being foggy. The next word is cloudless. When we describe the weather as being cloudless, we mean that there are absolutely no clouds, okay, in the sky. There are absolutely no clouds in the sky and the sky is blue, okay? The sky is blue and clear because there are no clouds. It's one of my favorite sort of weathers, cloudless. The next word is pleasant. When we describe the weather as being pleasant, we mean that it is lovely, which means that it's sunny, it's dry, it is cloudless, and probably the temperature is also high, so it is warm, okay? And probably you have a little breeze and it is pleasant. The next word is chilly. When the weather is chilly, it means that it is freezing outside. It is bitter cold, okay? It's icy. When you step outside, you have to wear your gloves, you have to wear your hat, you have to wear your winter coats, and probably you also need to wear winter boots because it's absolutely chilly. Your fingers can't bear the frost outside, okay? It's very chilly. You have to walk with your hands inside your the pockets of your winter jacket, okay, because it's absolutely chilly, it's cold. Okay, the next word is gray. When it is gray, then it means that it is cloudy. Okay, it is cloudy, it is dull, there are a lot of clouds in the sky, it is dull, it's probably misty and foggy and gloomy. Okay, the sun is not shining at all. Okay, it is gray, and probably the rain is also raining. Okay, so when we describe the day as being gray, it means that it's cloudy, there are a lot of clouds in the sky, it's probably raining. Okay, it's overcast, it's dark, and it's a little bit depressing. Okay, the next word is clear. Now, when we describe the weather as being clear, it means that there are absolutely no clouds in the sky. The sky is blue. It is clear. There are no clouds, and the sun is probably shining. Okay, it is. There is no rain. It is clear. It's a beautiful clear day. Okay. Now, as usual, I'm going to read the words once more for you, okay? Rainy, wet, gloomy, humid, windless, foggy, gray, dry, stormy, windy, cloudy, overcast, cloudless, clear, sunny, hot, breezy, dull, lovely, pleasant, wintry, bitter cold, icy, frosty, miserable, chilly. Okay, and we have now come to the end of our lesson. I hope you now have more vocabulary to describe the weather. So the next time someone asks you, what is the weather like where you are? What is the weather like where you are? You can say, it is pleasant, it is wintry, it is gloomy, it is breezy, and so on and so on. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked the content, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you very much, and see you in our next lesson. Bye bye.